BizGro Partners helps our clients enter into strategic partnerships that can help them expand through the use of outside labor and capital resources. There are three types of strategic partnerships we can consummate on behalf of our business clients. Number one, a merger. Number two, a joint venture. Number three, a licensing deal. Definition of a merger. A merger transpires when two companies, often about the same size, agree to operate as a new company rather than remain separately owned and operated. Typically, both companies' stocks are surrendered and the new company's stock is issued in its place. Further, both merging entities will decide on issues regarding percentage of ownership, the formation of a board of directors, executive positions, and capitalization of the new entity. Although this is a strategy used by large corporate entities, mergers can serve as a tool for consolidation for two companies that want to benefit from certain economies of scale. Definition of a joint venture. This is a contractual business undertaking between two or more parties. It is similar to a business partnership with one key difference. A partnership generally involves an ongoing long-term business relationship, whereas a joint venture is based on a single business transaction, i.e., the marketing effort of a particular product or service. Typically, one party will be responsible for selling and marketing a product or service, while the other party will be responsible for creating, buying, and distributing the product or providing the labor and equipment to execute the service. Joint ventures can be executed through the formation of a new business entity, i.e., a new corporation, or a simple collaboration between two businesses governed by a simple written agreement. A joint venture is an effective strategy for a company that is looking for specific resources. This strategy is either employed by a company that has strong marketing and sales channels but needs the capital to sell a product or provide a service, or can be useful for a company that has ownership rights to a product and has the capital to make it and deliver it but lacks the customer base or marketing channels. Definition of a licensing deal. This term refers to a written agreement entered into by our client who is the owner of intellectual property, typically a product or a name, giving permission to another to sell that property or engage in an activity in relation to that product or service. Almost always, there will be some consideration exchanged between the licensor and the licensee in the form of upfront money and/or ongoing royalties. A licensing deal is an excellent strategy for a company or an individual who wants to simply profit from the distribution of his or her product and/or the use of its brand, without having to do the heavy lifting of manufacturing, distributing, and selling a product or service. It is also a strategy that can be used to expand into other countries or far-out territories, where control would be hard to maintain. Regardless of what kind of strategic partnership our client would be open to, BizGro has the capability of serving as a professional agent on behalf of our clients in procuring and negotiating a strategic partnership deal with another commercial entity. If a client engages BizGro, we engage in the following activity on our client's behalf. Number one, establishing strategic partnership criteria. Number two, conducting a professional business search. Number three, evaluating potential strategic partners. Number four, negotiating the terms of any given transaction. Number five, preparing all initial contractual paperwork. Number six, and facilitating a closing. A typical strategic partnership engagement would entail: number one, 1-year exclusive agreement, which is renewable, or a lifetime exclusive if the strategic partnership idea was an idea presented and conceptualized by BizGro. Number two, $5,000 retainer for a selling prospectus. Number three, success fee of 10% gross profits that are received by our client as a result of the strategic partnership. This fee is to be collected for the life of the partnership.